Antes de empezar con el video, déjame decirte que si te gusta mi contenido, puedes ayudarme dejando tu like y suscribiéndote. Dicho esto, empecemos con el video. Hey, ¿cómo están, gente de YouTube? Aquí un nuevo video para el canal. Esta vez nos encontramos en Genshin Impact en el nuevo evento de hacer cócteles. O no entendí muy bien el que es el evento, pero lo que sí he visto en comentarios, en tweets y todo eso, es que es uno de los eventos más divertidos que ha sacado Genshin Impact. La razón por la que esta vez no lo haré en directo es debido a que es un evento que no se me hace mucho el chiste y siento que va a terminar siendo corto. Así que vamos a empezar, pero no vengo aquí a juzgar. Gracias por interrumpir, pero bueno, ahora sí, sigamos. La misma. Claro que nos olvidamos de ti.
Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel's Share, is hosting a Bartender's Academy Week. I'm hoping the event might interest you. Basically, you'll have full access to all of our ingredients to mix cocktails or any other drink you please. As long as you refrain from being wasteful, you can enjoy unlimited refills for the drinks you create. Also, you'll be rewarded handsomely if the guests are happy with your drinks.
What? There's even rewards?
Hombre, Paimon.
It's called an academy, but attendance is certainly not mandatory. And you don't have to make your decision right away. You're more than welcome to give it a try first. So, what do you think? Will you give the academy a try?
Pues Paimon está más que apuntado. Está bien, vamos a intentarlo. Para eso hemos venido, ¿no?
Charles will walk you through some basic techniques.
A ver cómo funciona esto.
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles. Actually, we came to be bartenders today.
Bartenders? Oh, so Luca roped you two in, did he? He's got quite a knack for that. You're certainly talented at handling difficult tasks. There's no doubt about that. But mixing cocktails is a whole different game. It's delicate work and requires a certain amount of finesse. Everything from the ratios of your ingredients to your mixing techniques could affect the final product.
Don't worry, she's a fantastic cook. Cooking and cocktail making have a lot in common, you know.
No creo eso.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Oh, and one more thing. In a previous event, we had a student who arbitrarily mixed 3 kinds of hard liquor. Just one glass was enough to leave a customer passed out on the floor. So in light of that incident, we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners.
No te
I
preocupes.
hope you'll understand. Great. That just about covers all I have to say. You'll learn all the skills and techniques you need on the fly.
Bien, para hacer una bebida se presiona una base, incluyendo los ingredientes secundarios y todos los 3 ingredientes para preparar cada idea, por lo que se ingrediente agregar el ingrediente con el sabor correspondiente. Sigue las instrucciones y mezcla bien dando clic. Tras ellos procederás al siguiente paso. De acuerdo con el tamaño requerido, haz clic en confirmar. Cuando la manecilla esté en el punto adecuado para hacer la bebida del tamaño correcto. Muy bien. ¿Será que solo tengo que agregarle café? A ver, solo agregamos el café. Lo siento, sigo tratando de comprender esto. Ah, sí, solo tiene que agregarle 3 de café. Esa idea tiene buena pinta.
You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Hyman agrees. This is amazing.
Okay. That was just practice, though. On the job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Jaime would like a caramel pine cone, extra sweet, and the biggest glass you have, please and thank you.
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing with your customers. All right. In that case, you two can take this counter. If you have questions or need any help, just give me a holler.
Bueno, empecemos nuestra nueva coctelería. ¡Espérate! A nadie le importa Paimon. Ya sabes. Oh. Ah, la nueva skin de Rosaria.
Well, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave it to Kaya to make things difficult right from the start.
Sí, completamente.
Come now. I just wanted to see how she'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
No ayudas.
Goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me. Now, how about we start with something simple, like a moonlit alley,
Callejón
for instance.
Brillolona.
Oh, and make it a large, please.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make it a tea of some kind and not too big.
A la orden.
Please, take your time. Waiting in anticipation is half the fun.
Vamos a intentarlo. Un callejón Brillaluna y simple tamaño grande. Aquí lo tenemos, que necesitamos café, leche y crema de cacao. Café, leche y crema de cacao. Muy bien. Muy bien. Listo, sigamos con la siguiente idea. Cualquier bebida de té que no sea muy grande. Es decir, esto no los hemos desbloqueado. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Agua con gas? Siempre de caramelo. A ver, pues tenemos té negro. No, recer. Nomás uno. Ah, bueno. Muy bien. Que no sea muy grande. No, demonios.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
Vamos a hacer otra si
The drink
quieres.
you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
Ah, I presume you're referring to the church?
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me.
Qué amable.
The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one?
¿En serio?
I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
Por eso no me cae bien, me cae ella.
Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what it'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy?
¿Quién sabe?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
Muy bien.
Hey, how could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy,
You think I'm saying too much? Get over yourself. It's no big deal. I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day to day. I prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Monster.
Creo que sería Diluc, Eula
As to their level of
y
seriousness,
Rosaria. Creo que ellos para mí son los más serios.
they probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even...
Los secretos oscuros somos nosotros.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadters have way too much time on their hands.
Sí,
Are
completamente.
there really that many people who don't need to work?
Sí, totalmente.
Paimon, is there a category that Paimon can be ranked as high as her?
Why, of course. How about... best bartenders.
Really?
Ya ella no está haciendo nada.
That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must admit, the atmosphere you bring isn't half bad.
You can say that again. Just looking at these two brings a smile to my face. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know, like a mascot. So I guess there's really no contest for the title of best bartenders.
Huh?
Nothing. Thanks for your hospitality.
Yo escuché
I should
fuerte
be
y
going
claro.
too. By the way, that black tea tasted great. I'll try to make some for myself in the future. If I can manage to get up early enough in the morning, that
No
is.
entiendo por qué es monja ella. Ay, ¿me puede explicar por qué es monja? Vale, completamos esta. Oh, mira, el señor Diluc, ahorita lo atendemos. Bueno, creo que lo demás creo que ya sería fuera de cámaras. Antes de terminar con el video, creo que una tirada no estaría de más en el banner de Kokumi, lo cual no quiero que salga legendaria, es la primera vez que no quiero que salga un personaje legendario, yo lo que quiero es que salga Sara, así que por favor, Dios mío. Sara, es épica, bien, es épica, Sara. Garrote, orbe, espada. No, Seonjun. Bueno, todavía puede salir otra épica. No. Me tenía que salir alguien que no tiene nada que ver en este banner. Bueno, eso fue un deseo extra, pero ya no tomaré el riesgo de tirar por este banner debido a que ya estoy muy cerca del pito de que me salga legendaria. Y también porque tengo miedo de que me salga la de evento. Muy bien, chicos, espero que les haya gustado este video. Fue un poco más corto y un poco diferente a lo que solemos hacer aquí en Genshin Impact, pero bueno, sinceramente yo disfruté mucho de este evento. Déjame en la caja en los comentarios qué te pareció a ti y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.